Hi guys, I'm Tanvi. You guys are watching Movie Review only on Business Upturn. Today we are going to be reviewing Penguin, which recently got released to Amazon Prime in 3 languages, that is Tamil, Telugu and Malayalam. I watched this movie in Tamil and Kunjum समझ में आया थोड़ा बहुत English subtitles की बदौलत I passed it through the movie. But Penguin is an emotional thriller. The little part goes to psychological thriller as well, and a major chunk goes to mystery. This story revolves around 7-month pregnant woman, that is Rhythm, who is in search for a little kid Ajay, who is in turn missing for 6 long years. That long. And when everybody loses hope that Ajay must be dead by now, as a mother, Rhythm has this instinct that no, her kid is alive in the woods and he's somewhere there. So she keeps searching for him, and finally one day, accidentally, he gets to know that Ajay is alive right in front of a car. So that's how little by little the plot takes a good build up. I would dissect this movie in 2 parts, that is the plot and the revelation, the first half and the second half. But caution to all those people who say no to gruesome movies or no to violence, because this movie has good amount of blood and flesh in it, and there is violence. For instance, the very first scene, the director Ishwar Karthik make it very effective from the very first scene that this movie is going to be gruesome, as you see dark woods and a dog, Cyrus, who has a very important part in this whole movie, and a kid in yellow jacket. They goes into the wild woods, and a man from behind the statue comes, takes the knife and slash the throat of the kid. That's the kind of start this movie has. So, this murderer donning the mask of Charlie Chaplin gives you goosebumps at some point of time. There is jump scares as well, little, but basically it's a mystery, so you tend to follow the characters. Wherever they are going, you go with them. Dissecting the movie, the first part, the director Ishwar Karthik has written it pretty well, as we get a good introduction to the whole characters. 6 साल में रिदम के साथ स्पेशली क्या हुआ जब उसका जो बेटा था वो मिसिंग है, एंड उसकी लाइफ में कितने चेंजेस आते हैं, वो इमोशनली ट्रॉमेटिकली किस चीज़ों से गुजरती है. बेसिकली फर्स्ट हाफ उस बारे में है. The second half on the other side is revelation, the climax part, and a little spoiler, but this movie has 2 climaxes. So usually mystery thrillers has 1, but this has 2, and bluntly saying, the plot is pretty good. जो फर्स्ट हाफ है वो काफ़ी इंटैक्ट रखेगा आपको. आप बहुत हुक्ड रहोगे स्टोरी के साथ, कैरेक्टर के साथ, रिदम के साथ स्पेशली, एंड इन द सर्च की अजय के साथ क्या हुआ है 6 सालों में जब अजय मिल जाता है. पर ऑन द सेकेंड हाफ यू काइंड ऑफ लूजेस द अटैचमेंट दैट यू हैड फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग, बिकॉज सेकेंड हाफ बहुत इमेच्योर है. इट्स मे बी बिकॉज ऑफ द मोर कैरेक्टर्स विच इज़ इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन द मूवी, बट इट इज़ मेजरली बिकॉज क्लाइमैक्स उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है कि पूरी मूवी को होल्ड कर सके. इफ़ वी गो बाय द डायरेक्शन एंड बाय द सिनेमेटोग्राफी, दिस मूवी इज़ actually pretty good, because you see green stretches all over the screen, great valleys, beautiful lake and waterfalls, but with a tint of blue and black, which tells you that this movie has spookiness and gruesome in it. So even though वो बड़ा flowery सा दिखता है, but when you dive into the movie, you see that it is not that good and not that beautiful. On the other hand, if we talk about acting, Keerthy Suresh took the movie all by herself, and she did an absolutely great, on the screen, in balancing these emotions as a pregnant woman. She goes on the adventure and fights with the kidnapper and the murderer, and it's just absolutely mesmerizing to see her. Even one look of her on the screen tells a lot of story, right? So Keerthy Suresh has done a splendid job on her part. The second shout out goes to Master Advait, who plays the role of Ajay. The little boy, when he looks at the lens with scary eyes, it gives you goosebumps at some point. I was afraid of that little boy. And the third best part according to me was of dog. Cyrus. Because of that dog, most of the mysteries unrevealed in this whole movie. But I feel that two major part जिनकी वजह से मूवी और बेटर हो सकती थी वो थे रिदम के हस्बैंड, द एक्स हस्बैंड एंड द प्रेजेंट हस्बैंड, दैट इज रघु एंड गौतम. द कैरेक्टर नेम्स Raghu, played by Linga, was extremely loud on screen. So his emotions was extremely loud, making it a little bit dramatic. On the other hand, Gautam बहुत expressionless था. So that's how director ने point out बहुत अच्छे से किया mystery को. But because of the acting part, this plot loses hope by the second half. All in all, this movie is one-time watch. I would not recommend you to go excitedly go for the movie and watch it right away. But I think that it is a good one-time watch. Though the relationship between mother and kid is profoundly well explained, director also shows a bigger picture. You have to look out for that. It goes by the end of the movie, but you will understand कि सिर्फ ये एक relationship पे आधारित नहीं है, एक माँ और बच्चे की कहानी नहीं है, बल्कि एक बहुत बड़े सिनेरियो को शो करती है जो आपको एट द एंड ऑफ द मूवी पता चल जाएगा. आई वुड नॉट गिव यू एनी स्पॉयलर्स ऑन दैट पार्ट, बट बाय द एंड एंडिंग माई रिव्यू आई विल गिव दिस मूवी अ generous 3 stars. The extra point 5 stars for the dog. I literally was in love with the dog. Because of him, we got a lot of things in the movie. So I would give 3.5 stars out of 5 to Penguin. Go watch this movie and do let us know how did you feel about the movie, and also in the comment section down below tell us how did you like our reviews about the movie. We'll be right back with more such reviews, and until then I am Tanvi signing off, but you guys stay tuned.